Hi, my name's Carey Heywood, and I'm going to read the first chapter of Sawyer Says for Chapter 1 Live. Sawyer Says is a companion novel to him and her. You don't have to read him or her to read Sawyer Says, but that character is introduced in both of those books. She is the best friend of the main character. Sawyer Says is intended for readers 17 and older because there are swear words and fornication. So if that is not your thing, this is not the book for you. Sawyer Says, Chapter 1. My best friend Sarah is getting married in a week. I'm not sure how I've managed to help plan her wedding while simultaneously trying to block it out of my mind. The distraction of organizing the small details is a welcome escape in avoiding how different things are now. I'm happy for her. I am. Change is good, right? I dragged myself from my comfy cocoon of blankets and pad barefoot into the kitchen. Dude, it's not Wednesday, Jared mumbles behind me, his voice raspy from sleep. I pull a bowl for my cereal down from the cabinet and turn. Huh? He gives me a crooked smile and points to my ass. I'm still not used to living with a guy, and I hadn't thought to pull on pants after I woke up. I'm apparently wearing the wrong day of the week underwear. Stop looking at my ass, perv. I pull my shirt down as I move closer to the fridge to grab milk. I try my best to ignore the fact that Jared noticing my ass excites me. This is Jared, the guy I spent almost every summer with after my parents died. Other people had been there too. It hadn't been some weird Blue Lagoon or Lord of the Flies thing. Even though there were always adults around, we still managed to have fun. Those summers kept me sane. That's why Jared needs to be not so attractive, especially considering he's my new roommate. Any attraction I'm feeling has to be a symptom of the lack of sex I'm experiencing. With Sarah's wedding, Jared moving in, and life in general, I've been too busy. And it isn't helping that Jared is hotter than I remember. I move to eat my breakfast in the living room. My eyes stalk him as he gets something to eat. His bare back to me, I admire the flex and pull of his muscles as he reaches for a glass, and then the curve of his ass as he bends to grab something from the fridge. Fuck me, when did he get so hot? He was always good looking, but in a cute way before. Cute never did anything for me. I preferred the panty melting type of guy, and that is exactly what Jared has turned into. It would be a smart move to get some distance before I had to retire Wednesday from my underwear drawer permanently. I leave my half-finished bowl on the coffee table and silently flee to my room. Last thing Jared needs is me panting after him. And I'm not really panting after him. It's like having a healthy appreciation of art. Just because you appreciate a painting, it doesn't mean you need to mount it to your wall. Seriously, mounting anything is the last thing I should be picturing. Jared is my friend, and he's had a shitty year. Sarah told me herself they'd had a heart-to-heart over him coming to the wedding. She had been scared it would bring up bad memories for him. From what she said, he had been nothing but supportive, even agreeing to be part of the wedding party. Would her wedding remind him of his own failed marriage? It was almost over before the ink dried on the marriage certificate. It had been such a rushed affair in front of the justice of the peace. Sarah and I weren't even there. After the baby was born, they were going to do it right and have a bigger ceremony. All those plans dissolved when Christy lost the baby. As hard as Jared tried to do the right thing, it was a huge relief when they broke up. Christy wasn't bad or anything. She just wasn't good enough for Jared. As much as I had my suspicions on how accidental her pregnancy was, I wouldn't wish a miscarriage on anyone. Jared was wrecked after it happened. The only silver lining in everything that happened was being able to offer him Sarah's old room. The few times we've gone out since he moved in, he rebuffed any girl who hit on him. I've gotten in the habit of acting like we're together when we're out. That has to be what's causing all my problems right now. Of course I'm not meeting anyone if I look like I'm already taken. Maybe if I was getting some, I could stop eye-fucking him. I need to get laid. I'm so going out tonight. It's been a while since I bought anything cute. I shower quickly with visions of the mall dancing in my head. I hurry to get ready. Where are you heading? I gulp and glance back at him. He's stretched out across the couch, thankfully now dressed. I'm running to the mall. He sits up. Can I come with? I need a shirt for the rehearsal dinner. My shoulders sag. There goes getting away from him. Hurry up, sweet cheeks. That was an excerpt from chapter 1 because we're trying to keep these to around 5 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, my name is Carey Heywood, and this is part of chapter 1.